What's up, everybody? This is Carlos, Carlos, and today we're gonna talk about Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King, man. So I'll do a non-spoiler review and then a spoiler review. I'll give my score by the end of the non-canon, non-spoiler review, and then I'll go spoilers, and then I'll repeat my score again in the final um, ends of the video. But anyways, I didn't do a reaction video for the movie. I was selfish. I wanted to watch it on the big screen. I wanted to watch it on the big TV. I wanted to get that experience. I really wanted to see it in theaters. I really wanted this movie to be in theaters. If you have not seen the Black Clover movie on Netflix, go watch it. Support it. Support the heck out of it. Don't go into don't be a pirate to go watch the movie. Go to a friend's house who has Netflix and tell them to put it on for you or something, because we gotta support the heck out of this movie, because they did a fantastic job on the animation. They did a fantastic job. This was worth the delay. The animation, the lighting, the coloring, and the positions of the going around with the character during some fights was fantastic. There were some fights that I enjoyed, and I was blown with one fight because most of the fights I was thinking it was gonna be. Well, actually, I take that back because there was going to be one fight for like hand-to-hand combat, and that was the Marileona fight, because Marileona fights with her hands. So someone's going to get her hands. But anyways, just want to say there was one fight that I was like, yo, I was not expecting that to go with that character like that. I did not thought that character was going to have a fight like that. I'm just going to say that. Anyways, happy, happy and grateful that we have the original cast come back for the movie. I feel like I don't know if Seki's voice actor was back, because I don't know, Seki sounds a little different. Maybe it's just me, but anyways, uh, I'm happy they brought everyone back from the original cast from the Crunchyroll to Netflix. Because as I said, I made a video, guys. If you haven't checked out the video, I talked about the original cast coming back. So yeah, you guys gotta check that video if you have not. Also, if you want to see my reaction to the 4 minute, uh, the first 4 minutes of the Black Lord movie, I'll put it up here as well. But yeah, what a movie! The movie started with a bang. I was not expecting a movie to start with a bang. Mostly movies start slow pace, um, but yeah, most of the movies that I've seen that start slow pace. Most of the series. I was thinking about Dragon Ball, um, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super Broly, Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, um, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer started off slowly too, but yo, as I react to those first minutes, if you haven't not seen it, check it out. Oh my god, I was not expecting those to be the first 4 minutes of the movie. They went hard with the animation. I was not expecting a fight scene in the first 4 minutes. But in the 4 minutes reaction, it didn't give us the information until you watch the movie to give you some information um, of what's happening. Because we didn't know how long was the fight was from, so we had to predict in on the video, but on the movie they gave us a little bit of clarification. Um, Enjoy the villains. I feel like two of the villains didn't have too much um, backstory as the other two other ones. Um, But I believe they gave us an image of like what was the reasoning of becoming the Wizard King, or what was their purpose. What was one thing that that one goal they were aiming for after something bad happened, or yeah. I don't want to go too much spoiler on it because this is not a spoiler. Um, what else could I say? I don't want to spoil too much. Um, that was worth the wait for the animation. I said, worth the wait. Uh, I wanted to throw this out. I don't know if the board crew staff came to help them improve some of the animation or help them finish editing it a bit maybe. Uh, but yeah, I just wanted to throw that out if they did or did not. I would love to know. Also, this movie is non canon. It's not part of the manga. It's not part of the story. But we got pretty interesting stuff from it. And I wonder if it is part of it of the story or not. Um, but there are some scenes I'm like, yo, they kind of fit. Like this will explain where. Um, but I could say they gave us some silhouettes of some previous. I'll just say silhouettes of some characters. Uh, but we did see some cameos. Um, I was happy about the cameos of some certain characters. I won't say who. You guys gotta check out the movie. As I said, check it out on Netflix. Um, but yeah, had some good cameos. One cameo, I was like very surprised, and I was wondering who was the other character. I was like, very interesting. I wonder what's happening with this other character. Just by one cameo. Um, and yeah, um, we see there's some scenes from the trailer that I thought was going to be saved for the end fight, and I was wrong. There's some scenes from the trailer that are not from the end fight, and they're in a different spot in the movie, and that surprised the heck out of me. The pacing is good. The pacing is good. Like the pacing is way better than Jujutsu Kaisen Zero, but that's how it was in the manga as well. We can't hate on the director of Jujutsu Kaisen Zero film. We can't hate on it. That's how it was in the manga. It's just the pacing was not well executed because it was going to get canceled or something, or it got canceled. So the pacing was bad for Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. But anyways, pacing and amazing pacing. It's good pacing. I didn't feel like anything was out of out of spot. It was going very well. The pacing was very well. There were no like spots that I was like, oh, they should have paced that better. Like, no, I didn't feel anything like that in the movie. So this fantastic job on the pacing. Um, I feel like the good job also on the new voice actors that joined the cast. They did a fantastic job. I want to say this that I watched it in English dubbed. If you guys were wondering if I watched it English subbed or dubbed, I watched it dubbed just to appreciate the animation. I will rewatch it in English subbed. So after this recording, I will rewatch it in English subbed. But they did a fantastic job. The dub actors. Um, I feel like Steve Bloom is one of the voice actors of the villains. I won't say who, but he sounds like Steve Bloom. Um, maybe you guys. I wonder if is Steve Bloom the voice actor of that character. Because I really wonder if it is, because it sounds like him. But anyways, yeah, enjoyed the movie, animation, story, the pacing, and yeah, it's not canon. I thought it was canon, but I had to recheck. and it's non-canon. So yeah. So my overall review was it was a great, amazing movie. I give this movie a 8.5 or 8.5 out of 10. I don't know. I feel like I should. I want to give this actually. I want to give this a 9 out of 10. I'll give this a 9 out of 10 because I feel like the wait was worth it. For the animation alone, it was worth it. There were some scenes that were like getting like that bleach or the Akadama Drive. I know. I think Period did that and anime as well. Like that kind of quality anime, so animation. Um, and yeah, there were some scenes I was like, woo! Like it surprised me from Period. So kind of surprised me, kind of not, but it's awesome seeing Black Lord to have this type of animation, movie tier animation. So I was very happy. You don't know how happy I was as a manga reader. There's some amazing fights that I enjoyed. So, anyways, yep, that's the end of this non-spoiler review. Now, if you've seen the movie, get ready. We're about to start some spoilers. In three, two, one, zero. The beginning of the movie, we finally get the explanation when that fight of the first 4 minutes was from 10 years ago. I was like, oh, okay. I was wondering it was 15 years ago. Uh, yeah, I was thinking like 15 years ago, but 10 years ago, okay, got me. Good. We got some information about that because I really want to know how long was that? Well, how many years it took place that fight. So we got that. We saw Mimosa. We didn't see too much of Mimosa. Well, no, we actually kind of did, but not too much of Noel. Uh, but yeah, Mimosa was there. Klaus had a little bit of screen time. It was not that much. Seke was there. I wonder if it's the same voice actor. It kind of sounded a bit different, but yeah, he sounded a bit different. Seke. Um, the fights, woo! The fights were amazing. The fight between Asta and Conrad when they were going fist to fist, that's surprised the heck out of me. I was not expecting that kind of type of fight from Asta. It was mostly sword, mad, yeah, mostly sword. Um, but I was not expecting fist. Like yo, when I saw that fight on the TV, I was like, yo, I was not expecting that kind of fight. Oh my god, it shocked me. We sitting at Nero, uh, wondering why she was not in the arena. We got the answer why she was not in the arena. We see the laboratory with Sally. I thought this movie was canon for some reason because of that scene. I was like, so that's where they go, and like Sally when with her experiments and stuff. Because I know that one scientist guy and Sally were talking about the experiment, like testing experiments, so on and so forth on the in the manga. So I was expecting that was the answer or that was the location, but it's not canon. So I was like, damn, I thought I was. I thought I was. Mm. Um, the fights were cool. They're going fight. Like I was scared at the beginning. I thought it was gonna be all fight throughout the movie. I thought we were not gonna get a story, a cohesive story. Um, we did get a story. We were getting the story here and here. Uh, the more we got into the movie, we were getting more information about the villains, Comrade, and the other Wizard Kings, and their magics. Their magics were amazing. Conrad, especially with the key, was something interesting. It was like it was a Raya the disloyal. Yeah, like the copying the magic, but he tried to use it, but it's not as strong as the user. But he's using their magic however he pleases. Is crazy, and the key is. I'm telling you, that key magic is crazy, crazy powerful. Um, him saying never giving up. Woo! Some similarities between Austin and him were amazing, amazing. Um, we go more in deep with Conrad. We get more in deep on the other Wizard King. I forgot his name. I want to know what's his name of the other Wizard King because I forgot his name. I really did. Because it would. Oh my god! But I'm saying, trying to remember his name. If they get me, no. Edward. Edward. His name is Edward. So it was Steve Bloom. Steve Bloom is Edward. Oh my god! As I said, I thought Steve Bloom was Edward. I really did. I really did because he sounded like Steve Bloom, and it is. Thank you. I was trying to wondering if that was if that was Steve Bloom because that he really did sound like Steve Bloom, and I'm like, is that Steve Bloom? Well, I can recognize his voice just because of Cowboy Bebop and Starscream from Transformers Prime. So I was like, is that Steve Bloom? Boy, he's going to come second me. I'll talk. I might ask him questions about the movie. Um, but yeah, Edward had a little bit more. We went a little bit more deeper on him. We didn't go too deep into the other two Wizard Kings, but we did get images of like something tragic, and that's why they became like evil, or that was the reason why they wanted to be Wizard King. So nothing similar to that, like their that tragedy ever happens to someone else. Uh, but yeah, I was like, whew. And I like the headbutting of Comrade's ideals and Austin ideals. I know there were some similarities between Austin and him, but caring about a citizen from Austin ideals and just caring about himself, Comrade. Like those were the two ideals that I was seeing from this movie was Comrade selfish ideals and Asta for the citizens and his ideals. He was trying to destroy the Clover Kingdom because he thought it was the right choice. Asta says it's the bad choice. You gotta think about the citizens first. Wizard Kings are always protecting the citizens. How it became. That's how Lumiere became the first Wizard King, and that what Julius did. He sacrificed his own magic or his power to save the citizens. So I like the clashing heads. Um, um, Merliona taking on that Wizard King. Whew, whew. I'm telling you, I was expecting a hand-on-hand combat from Merliona. You know, when Merliona's in the anime, you're gonna see someone getting her hands. You know, someone gotta get her hands. So, woo, what a fight! And it was her on. She was on her own, facing the Wizard King, and we saw a glimpse of her powers in the Spade arc. If you're a manga reader, you know what I'm talking about. Anime on these. Sorry, I'm spoiling. Man, I'm talking about. Well, I didn't. I just had a glimpse. I don't know. Yeah, I won't say nothing more for anime ollies. I forgot they're anime ollies here. But manga readers, you know what I'm talking about. I thought they were going to do the same thing with, I was like, oh, they're going to go do four? They're going to go that far with And they didn't. I was like, oh, okay. I thought they were going to go that way as Marliana. But they didn't. No, well, I knew they were not going to go that far. But the teamwork of the Black Bulls when Noel taking on Edward was fantastic. Oh my god. I'm telling you, that fight between Noel and Edward was so good. And them fighting made so well to for Edward to have a little bit of character development between Noel's fight. And it was a good matchup, Noel and Edward, because their ideals were a bit different, but had some similarities. So yeah. What else? Um, I didn't know William. I thought William Vengeance and Jack the Ripper and Charlotte, and I thought all the Magic Knights captains were in the arena. I really thought that everyone was in the arena. We find out they were not. I was like, oh, where they at? Where they at? And they answer our questions. That's what I like about this movie. They answer some questions from what we're thinking in our minds. They answered their questions. So some of the questions that we had. And seeing Julius grabbing the sword. Seeing Austin with that power from the sword. Oh my god, that was amazing. It was amazing. Conrad going. We saw a little glimpse of that full power of Conrad in his Conrad trailer. But I was like, when he paused it, I was like, what is that, Conrad? Now we find out why. And the magic, Conrad's thinking is crazy with using all the magic to combine into one. Like it was crazy, and we're not expecting that kind of final form from the battle. Like in the battle, I was not expecting that. We saw the cameos, amazing cameo. Libe, is it Lick? No, it's not late. Is it? No, it's not. Not. Uh, the limo. I forgot the demon name. I know it's somewhere like that, but I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce it. We saw Fauna cameo. I was like, if Fauna's there, where's Mars? Where's Mars? That was one of the things that caught me off guard when I saw it. I was like, Fauna is there. Where the heck is Mars? I thought no, she didn't win with Mars, huh? Now that I think about it, she did not win with Mars. My bad. I was thinking she did, but I forgot Mars went with his friend. I forgot Loudris to back to this the Diamond Kingdom, and Fauna stayed with their sensei. So yeah. Now I just answered I want to answer my own question. There it is. I answered my own questions. Woo. Okay. But the cameos were amazing. Um, I was expecting Marie to show up. Um, did not show up. Thank goodness. I didn't want to see Ghost Nosebleed. Um, I like the way they characterize Noel. Noel. They didn't give us the Noel from the anime, the Sundere. They gave us the manga Noel that only blushes a bit, but she doesn't go all Sundere like in the anime. Good job. Good job. That we also people were pointing out beforehand about Dorothy's hairstyle. It was more anime manga accurate than the anime kind of hair. So good job on that too. Um, Finral didn't feel like a womanizer. Going crazy, seeing a new girl. I thought he was gonna go crazy. I'm like, here comes no Finral going crazy for this girl. I forgot the girl's name. Uh, Michelle, is it Michelle? I forgot her name. But yeah, I thought he was gonna go crazy and like, oh, how Finral goes, and he did it. I was like, Finral didn't do it. Finral didn't do that. Oh, I was like, they treat Finral is maturing. It's for a lady. I forgot her name. And I Lady Innes. I forgot her name. But anyways, I just reacted to that episode like an hour, like a year ago, a month ago. Month ago, it was a month ago. Anyways, I'm going off track, but amazing, spectacular fight scenes, animation, story was good. Just wanted to know a little bit more of the two other Wizard Kings. Um, we got silhouettes of the previous Wizard Kings when Julius got the sword. Um, I don't know when we saw Julius die. I don't know. It was a hint of us manga readers. Manga readers, I'm calling them all manga readers. You know what I'm talking about. Uh, anime. All these hold your horses. Keep. Hope they bring back the anime, and then you will know what we're talking about as manga readers. But as a manga reader, what's that little hint? But yeah, all I had to say for that. Anyways, yeah, I think that's all I had to say. Yeah, nothing else is coming out of my head. So, as I said, I gave this movie a 9 out of 10. I just wish they went a little more depth on the other two Wizard Kings. Um, I feel like the story could have been a little bit more better. Pacing was good. I enjoyed the pacing. Um, and yeah, very. They gave me some surprises because I thought some scenes from the trailer was the final fight, and there weren't. And yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of the movie. I'm going to rewatch it in English subbed, and then I'll rewatch it in Spanish dubbed. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with English subtitles, so I could. Uh, para yo aprender más en español, pues estoy perdiendo el español. Pero sí, that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, and not subscribe to the channel. We're aiming for 1,000 subscribers. And I'll see you guys in the next video to upload. Adios. I feel like I'm losing my voice.